It's been an action-packed day here at the Railway Bhavan, but when we look back at the dramatic developments of today, would this be considered as the day when the downfall of the Aam Aadmi Party began? Will people now come to the conclusion that they are incapable of governance, or unlike what the highbrow, unlike what the intellectuals might think, do the common people actually believe that this has been a victory for the Aam Aadmi Party? I've been able to drag out into the winter chill Shiv Vishwanathan, driving in all the way from Sonipat. Great to have you with us in the program. Ambassador KC Singh tracks the Aam Aadmi Party very, very closely. Brave man Sudhanshu Mittal came. He was prepared to take on the Aam Aadmi Party supporters, but that party is packed up tonight. Joining us also at this time, Captain Gopinath. He is the internal opposition of the Aam Aadmi Party. He's with us in Bangalore. Also Rahul Mehra. I want to go across first to Professor Shiv Vishwanathan. Has it been a disaster for the Aam Aadmi Party? Because a lot of people are very angry with them, but then there are those who think they've done the right thing. What's your verdict?
See, a one-day opera can't be a disaster. I think to a certain extent the fact you could close it by 9 o'clock is a beautiful face-saving game. No set, no match. But whoever managed to close it, I think, has a very shrewd tactician. So what we saw was tremendous drama, a certain sense of a city exploding, but everything closes by 9. Very bureaucratic Delhi game. In that sense, I don't think anything was destabilized. If it had gone on till Republic Day, it would have been a different game, a different scenario, a different sense of responsibility. Because of closure, I think to a certain extent, one has to suspend judgment for a while.
You're saying suspend judgment, but there's a lot of anger amongst supporters, especially the educated urban upper middle class. They say, these people are acting like loonies, they're goons. How can you govern like this? This man has shown he's incapable of governance. Ambassador.
Well, this is agitational politics. India has had it in the past during freedom struggle. Other countries have had it. It's not unique to India. And it's a new party which is rising. It's a bottom-up rise. Third time in India, I think, that we are seeing a churning. We saw it after the emergency. We saw it with VP Singh going up and then down. And this is a great churning which is taking place. So many of us, people like me who are not members of that party but empathize with it, were interested in this drama reaching a good conclusion, but we were worried.
Has it reached a good conclusion, or does Kejriwal have egg all over his face?
During the day, there was great concern. There's great concern that this was going in a direction which could only end very badly, both for the government and for the Aam Aadmi Party, because you had 26 January coming up, and the army would have come in, the roads would have to be cleared. So there were many different conclusions which could have been, but I think this one this late, it's certainly one up for the Aam Aadmi Party, because the UPA government could have done it yesterday evening, could have done it in the morning. They would have had the honours, that they were graceful, because after all, what is it that AAP were asking for? The basic principle has not been settled. They haven't got control over the police. All they've got is they were wanting the officials to be suspended, and they've settled for a transfer.
Okay.
Why was this compromise not possible yesterday?
You're saying the UPA delayed the decision and therefore Aam Aadmi Party is one up. Sudhanshu Mittal, the BJP thinks the AAP has shown it's incapable of governance. We've seen two very erudite speakers say AAP hasn't done so badly. They called it off at the right time. And if you look especially at all the Hindi channels, they're showing that people who are watching, regardless of what you and I and others might think, actually think that the Aam Aadmi Party has done a great thing.
Rahul, you just asked a question. Who's won? I think everybody's lost. Democracy is lost. The polity is lost. See, there's been an eroding faith on the polity of this country, and this has only added to this erosion because it lacked the seriousness which should have been demonstrated in issues of governance and in issues of sensitivenesses to situations which have arisen. I'm sad because the kind of language which was used, the kind of challenges which were thrown, just throwing every norm of decency and polity to wings. See, just understand.
Let's take it one by one. You're saying making many points. That is essentially our show tonight. So they've shown that they're incapable of governance. Rahul Mehra, you're not being taken seriously any longer, because people think that this is not governance, this is gimmickry. Kejriwal still acting as if he's a straight fighter, forgetting that he's sworn to uphold our constitution, and therefore, at least amongst the more discerning voter, people will now think of Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party as a bit of a joke when it comes to governance. Rahul Mehra.
There are many questions and I hope you allow me to answer all of them. Number one, you've talked about governance. I would actually request you to please have a report card of first 21 days of the 3 other governments of BJP. How many promises out of the manifesto have they fulfilled or even started to act upon? I can give you 8 of them right now if you allow me. Which are partially met or fully met as far as our manifesto is concerned. So I don't know what governance do you want. What kind of governance do you want? Do you want a status quo governance?
No, Rahul Mehra, you will answer my question. I will not allow these dodging tactics because of these antics. Look at what the BJP is saying. If you wanted to take the Delhi police under your control, you should have first passed a resolution in the Delhi Assembly. You did not. You went out and acted as if you were still a street fighter and not the chief minister. Is that not indication of a party that's more prone to gimmickry than governance? Rahul Mehra, answer this question.
Rahul, if you allow me to answer, and you will get your answer provided you are a bit patient. But if you want to jump to conclusions that I'm just dodging it, then you are the anchor and you can come to that conclusion very easily. So kindly hear me out. You are talking about governance and I said please have a report card of others. Number 2, you're talking about, what else could one do? Pass a resolution. Are you aware that since 2003, there is a bill which has been tabled and which is pending for a full statehood of Delhi? Why is it that the BJP and the Congress, which in their manifesto have promised and, said that they also believe in full statehood and want it, 3/4 of the majority in the parliament, if they put their heads together, the statehood can be given tomorrow by a constitutional amendment in the parliament. And out of the 70 assembly seats, 68 seats belong to Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and BJP. All 3 of them want full statehood.
All these are afterthoughts, Rahul Mehra. All these are afterthoughts. You did not go on this agitation. You will not outshout me. You will listen to me, Rahul Mehra. You will listen to me. No, you will listen to me, Rahul Mehra. Listen to me. Listen to me. Rahul, listen to me. Rahul, listen to me. No, 1 second. Because you're not answering the question. Okay, 10 seconds. Go on. 10 seconds.
You know, you are asking us to pass a resolution in a house which has been fixed by the BJP and the Congress. Why don't you ask the BJP and the Congress today, right now on your show? Can they commit passing of the bill if we tomorrow place it in the assembly? Do they stand for full statehood or will they go and dodge your question? Please ask them. And we
your 10 seconds are over, but that's not Rahul Mehra.
Status quo is politics.
Rahul Mehra, that's not the issue on which you went on a dharna. The issue that you went on a dharna was to get some SHOs transferred or suspended. That's the issue. You didn't go on an issue demanding full statehood. If that had been the issue, you would have still had some support. It just shows how facile and impromptu the decision can be. To get 2 SHOs transferred, the Chief Minister comes and spends the night out on the pavement. God forbid something more serious were to happen. What Arvind Kejriwal would resort to. You did not go on this dharna demanding statehood. You did not go on the dharna demanding that the police be brought under Delhi government. All this is an afterthought.
Not at all. Not at all. Look at the underlying statement. The underlying statement is the Chief Minister of Delhi is helpless. The Chief Minister of Delhi has no power. The Chief Minister of Delhi can't even suspend or transfer or send somebody to leave as far as Delhi police is concerned. Why is it that the Chief Minister of Delhi should be accountable? Why is it that the Home Minister Mr. Shinde should not be held accountable for every rape which is committed in Delhi, for every murder which is committed in Delhi, for every crime against women which is committed in Delhi? Have the accountability where you have power. Accountability without power is a fascist thing to ask for. Which is what is the underlying statement.
Okay, you made these points. You made these points. I'm coming back to you. I'm not in the least convinced with your answers. You've made those points. I'm coming back to you. I want to go across now to Captain Gopinath as a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, but also someone who's dissented with them. Do you think this party has shown today that it's incapable of governance, that the Chief Minister can come to very impromptu decisions, which then saner voices need to calm him down, that he has the makings of a good street fighter, but not the makings of a good administrator? Captain Gopinath.
Yeah, I want to first clarify that I'm coming as an ordinary member of the party is my personal view, and it's also a view from below, both from the geographic point of view because we are so far removed from Delhi, and also from the point of view of below, in the sense that I'm down in the party in the cadre. I'm not an office bearer. The first point I want to make is, in my personal opinion, the Chief Minister should not have protested. He should govern along with the cabinet. The party should protest. Party must protest, and not the Chief Minister, because he has taken an oath to govern. And I think it will interfere with the governance, and it will be subverting the oath or not having allegiance to the oath. The second point, the flashpoint for all this was the suspension of the demand of the suspension of the 4 junior police officers. Being from the army myself, I feel many times, we make scapegoats of these junior people, and the larger issue gets lost. You're missing the woods for the trees, because they are unfortunate, hapless people in the cog in the wheel. The larger issue is, you need to have police reforms. So this dharna should have gone for police reforms, because the Supreme Court and a lot of eminent people, including the PIL by Prakash Singh, has asked for police reforms. So to fix the police problems,